Hey, how's it going? This is my review for Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 2. Collecting Ultimate Spider-Man issues 6 to 12. You can see it over here, hopefully. Um, written by Brian Michael Bendis with art by David Marquez. So this is continuing with the story of the Peter Parker, the original Spider-Man, still being alive. But I will say that the first two issues would have fit better in Volume One as a complete story, because it's like three stories going on in here. The continuation of Peter Parker's story, which is issues is it 7 and 8? No, 6 and 7. Then the background of Miles's father, which is I think issues 8, 9, and 10. Then 11 and 12 is another story regarding Hydra. But what I will say is the Peter Parker story, like I said, it would have fit better in Volume One. You know, it being complete, like 7 issues and everything like that, would have fit better. The Peter Parker story. It was well done, fantastic story. Um, Peter sees that Miles is more or less the ultimate Spider-Man, and kind of has a lot of respect for him, and he decides um, to start off somewhere else, you know. Then we now jump onto Miles's father's story, which we learn a lot about Miles's father. He used to do many things. Without spoiling it, you know, he used to, yeah, he has a dark background, you know. In fact, let me just show you some of the artwork. Like you can see here, you have Miles fighting the Green Goblin, just basically showing that he's the ultimate Spider-Man and other things like that, which was nicely done. Then you also have, like I said, you have Miles's father's history. His father, he used to work for Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin. You know, and I like what they were doing here with his eyes. They kind of gave him black eyes, and there was also something they did quite special in the panels as well, which is this. You know, they just do like a full spreadsheet, but rather than do it sideways, they do it rather than do it horizontally done, and it's nicely done. They did it a number of times in this book. And the other story, like I said, has to do with Hydra. Yeah, basically the Ultimates come back together for one last time as well in this story, and it's really good. However, I do kind of feel like it could have done with 1 or 2 extra issues in the book. It's a good book, don't get me wrong, and also the book continues right after All New X-Men, the one I did the review to, because you can see Doctor Doom is involved in this story as well. It's over here. But yeah, it's a good book. It's a good read. It's kind of sad to read because it's the very last ongoing series in the Ultimate Universe. So I'll be reading Ultimate Comics The End and what's it called? The other one, not Civil War. Yeah, I forget that one, but yeah, I'm going to read it. I also have some other books that I'll be reading, which will be Spider-Verse. I'll be reading the big, huge collection sometime soon. I'll do a review to that when I'm done with it. So yeah, this is my last review for Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, because the Ultimate Universe is coming to an end. They're merging the 616 universe with the mainstream universe with the Ultimate Universe, which is, I don't like it, but I'll just read it and see how it goes, you know. Maybe one day I'll do a video on why I don't like it, but for now, this is my review for Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 2, written by Brian Michael Bendis with artwork by David Marquez, collecting issues 6 to 12, excuse me. Yeah, 6 to 12. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's a good read, but it's not something that you can read just like that. You have to kind of be reading the Ultimate Comics. It's not a easy and quick pickup. But yeah, when I'll also do my recommended comic books to read next year or next month. I'll do a dedicated video on what books I would recommend you read and what books as you probably should leave aside. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you like this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.